You all right?
Yeah.
Well, you can sure conjure up some pretty frightening things.
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, Tetra.
Yeah.
Why didn't you use your blaster?
Well, I didn't know.
You may want to try using that next time.
Yeah.
Ah, Tetra, you're back. Good to see you. Wait a minute. You were wearing that medallion last night.
Yeah?
People usually don't wear jewelry 2 nights in a row.
I know.
So how's it you've worn that medallion in 2 consecutive dreams?
I've been wearing it since I was 6. With it, I'm able to wake myself up.
Wake yourself up?
Pretty weird, huh?
Rare is more like it. Few people have the ability to wake themselves up with a word. The chance of having that power is very slim. Wait, that's it. You could turn this whole thing around, Tetra. I need to get a message to Windragon.
What's going on, Kyle?
So simple. Challenge the dragons to a showdown, hold it in Tetra's dream. When they show up, we leave, and she wakes up. They'll wake up and remember nothing of the war.
Incredible.
It's flawless. We'll wipe the board clean. Tetra, you're a godsend. Brent, I need you to deliver a message.
Tomorrow night, you make the final move. You know, Tetra, I can't believe it. You've only been here 2 nights and you've already solved all our problems.
Never been a hero before.
Well, you are now. Amazing.
I wish I could tell my boyfriend about all this.
Boyfriend?
Yeah, my boyfriend, Chad.
Would he be asleep right now?
Most likely.
You could visit him in his dream.
Oh, wow, I never thought about that. I can't wait to see what he'll say.
That all depends on how you appear to him.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, by changing your form, you can appear to him in a beautiful prom dress, or you can appear as somebody else. Yeah, you can do that in somebody else's dream, you know.
Well, I've seen him talking to Heather Johnson quite a bit lately.
Who?
Heather Johnson, president of the student council. Hi, Chad.
Hi. Come on in.
I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd drop by.
Please, make yourself at home.
You've got a nice room.
Well, it's kind of dirty, you know, but I just...
Chad, I actually did come here for a reason.
Which was,
You see, my parents are going out of town tomorrow night, and I was wondering if maybe you'd like to, you know, come over and keep me company.
well, sure. Yeah.
Great. Oh, but wait, aren't you seeing that little Tetra girl?
Tetra? Oh, Tetra. Yeah, well, see, she's really more of an appetizer, really, than anything else. I've been dating her just to pass the time away. You see, all the while I've been looking at you. This may sound kind of stupid, but see, ever since I met you, I've just been deeply and wholeheartedly in love with you.
Oh, really?
Really.
Well, I'm glad you told me when you did.
Well, I wouldn't want to mislead you.
Oh! I would hope not.
Ow! What was that for? Tetra?
Don't ever speak to me again, you bastard.
Tetra?
Get Steve and Damien in here immediately.
Sorry about that.
Not your fault. I'm glad I found out about it when I did.
Tetra, look, I
Never mind. I just think I'd like to walk alone for a while.
Oh, good job, Brent. You can change into somebody else.
He knows the girl. He may know something about the amulet. Interrogate him. Don't eat him.
I say, look, guys, I don't want any trouble. So I'm sitting there, you know, and they're walking up to me like they're gonna do something. One of them pulls a knife.
That's my job. I'm his head runner. Why do you have to send Damien and Steve? I mean, Damien's never done this before, and Steve. God, Steve drools on himself and gurgles every time he tries to tie his shoes. I mean, why do you have to send them?
Maybe it's because you screwed up the last mission.
Hey, shut up, all right?
You can't expect to be the boss's pet every time you mess up.
I said shut up!
That's enough. You can't expect to defeat the Griffins when we're fighting amongst ourselves. Now knock it off.
We'd like to ask you a few questions. She has the mental ability to wake herself up on her own. I think the medallion's just a focusing point for that ability. Like Dumbo's magic feather.
Well done, both of you. You have an interesting ace up your sleeve, Zephyr. But how will you use it?
Goddamn tyrant. It wasn't my fault. Next Griffin I see is gonna regret that he ever set foot in the same dream as Zill.
You're right. I regret it. Here's a message for your intrepid leader. See that he gets it.
I'll get you, Brent.
Sure you will.
You'll curse the night I get hold of you.
Uh-huh. God, I hate him.
He was lucky I was merciful. Yeah, see, I had him at point-blank range. Were I in a bad mood, I probably would have dusted him, but, seeing as I wasn't, I decided I'd spare his life.
Indeed.
Yeah. At any rate, he told me to give you this.
Ah. I see Zephyr's learned to make telepathy orbs.
Well, what do you think he wants to talk about?
I wonder.
Ah, Windragon. It's me, your arch nemesis.
I have not the time nor the patience to listen to your ramblings, Zephyr. What is it?
Are you familiar with Norse legend?
Why?
Well, the Vikings used to believe that at the end of reality, the gods and the giants would have an all-out battle to determine the fate of the next world. It was called the Battle of Ragnarok.
You want to have a showdown.
Find us tomorrow night for one final confrontation.
They want us to meet them tomorrow night for one final confrontation.
Well, it's got to be a trap.
Of course it's a trap. It all makes perfect sense now. They'll be waiting for us in Tetra's dream. Once we all show up, the Griffins will leave, and Tetra will use her medallion to wake herself up.
It's a good idea.
It's brilliant.
Flawless. Our minds would have all been nullified. We would have all woken up forfeit. I might have even woken up from my coma.
Well, we can't go then.
No, we'll go, but only half of us. Zephyr will want to wait until we're all there to make his move. We'll hold them off until I can get the medallion. When I have it, then the rest of our forces will come in. They won't dare dream jump back to their base because at that close a range we can follow them. They'll be forced to stay and fight, and we outnumber them 2-1.
It'll be a slaughter.
Brilliant, Zephyr, but I've second-guessed you again. Assemble the troops. Tomorrow we make our final counter move. I know Norse legend, Zephyr. It would appear better than you. You've overlooked one minor detail. At the Battle of Ragnarok, evil was to triumph.